Hey, everybody. It's Scott Wheatley here. Oop, you can see me talk. Executive Director of the Cloverdale District Chamber of Commerce. And I want to thank you all for joining us today for this informative session. I would like to ask one of our Chamber Directors, Adam Smith, to say a few words on behalf of our sponsors, Uptown Business Machines and Kyocera Business or Document Solutions. Kyocera Corporation is a Japanese multinational, oh, that's probably your job, but I am going to say it anyway. Multinational ceramics and electronics manufacturer headquartered in Kyoto, Japan. It was founded as Kyoto Ceramic Company, limited in 1959 by Keizu and Murray and renamed in 1992. So I'll pass it over to you, Adam.
All right, everybody. Good afternoon. My name's Adam Smith. I'm on the board of directors here at the Cloverdale Chamber of Commerce, and I'm the resident techie. And what we wanted to talk a little bit about today was scan to email. But before we go into that, I just want to share our screen. And is this the slide here? This is it. Share. And just from the beginning. How do we make this? There we go. So Kyocera Uptown Partnership. And as Scott alluded to, Kyocera has been around. It's a multi-billion-dollar technological giant from Japan, and we're their partner here on the ground. So we just want to show you quickly. Here's the line of products in the photocopier printer side that Kyocera has, and you can see that we have a full line of color printers on the bottom, and it goes from 21 pages a minute up to 65 pages a minute and poster size. And then we've got a whole line of mono, which is black and white printers and mono multifunction devices, all the way up to 62 pages per minute with dual scan and all that. We've also got a whole line of black and white photocopiers. And if you notice on the end, the big machines have that mailbox bin. Many companies are asking for that so that your job can come out in different slots from other people's job. And we're one of the only companies that offers that. And then of course, we've got our full copier line, color copiers, multifunction, folding, booklet making, stapling, and just simple photocopiers. So we've got a product for just about every cause, every business, every budget. So we'll move along from that, and that is straight into a scan to email. So scan to email is, let me just go into the site here. So we've gone into the basic machine. We've got a couple machines here. We've got a small Kyocera device. We've got an Epson device. And so why do you want to scan to email? So basically it's taking a piece of paper like this, walking over to the machine, choosing your name, hitting the green button and getting it going. And so we have that in business, we have that in offices, but how do we do it in a small office? How do we do it without a whole technical team around to help us? So on the screen here, so if you notice at the top, it says not secure. Now, all that means is that this is the website built into the printer. And we'll just go to the Kyocera one as well. So you need to know the IP address of the printer. And so how do you find that? Well, you ask your IT guy, you can have us do it, or when you're setting it up, it'll show on the screen. So here we are, we're looking inside the printer, and that's the Epson one, and that's the Kyocera one. So they're a little different, but they're similar. So, so here on the Epson one, so if we wanted to go in and set up scan to email, what we're going to do to work from home or to work from a small business, we're going to turn off authentication. And what that means is we're not going to give it any secret passwords. We're not going to use any top security. We're just going to use the basics. Now here at the Chamber, we're TELUS. So we've used a simple scanner at telus.net. That never goes to your junk mail. It always comes through. And then we use what's called this SMTP of TELUS. Now you're going, how do I know this sort of information? Right? We just got someone coming in. How do I find this information? Well, simple as going to, let's just go to Google. Oops. Google. Right? And you go, there we go, just choose Google. And you go, okay, TELUS email. settings. There you go. All right, so it's basically setting up your email. All right, and so the keywords you want to know, right? So we'll maybe SMTP. So tell us SMTP, right? Server, and those settings will come up. And here's you got to use these passwords. It's all right there. It's actually quite easy once you've done it. This video will be here for you to use later. Shaw has different SMTP. Theirs is even more simple. So rather than smtp.tellus, it's mail.shaw.ca. Super easy. And the port is either 587 or 25. And then that's as easy as it goes. And then so we just put that in and we do a connection test, right? And we just hit start. And it's going to tell us, of course, if it works or not, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to just wait a second. Connection was successful. It works. That means that this machine now sends scan to email. So what it'll do is it'll take any piece of paper and you can set it for color. You can set it for high or low resolution. We don't recommend you scan 20 pages in color in high resolution. It'll clog up your email and just won't work. Let's just have a look at the Kyocera one. So Kyocera, we're just going to log in. It's very simple. The login is admin. The password, is similar. So you just log in and there we go. We're now in the back end of the device. So we're going to go into function settings, email, right? So this one's set up for another office. So there's mail.shaw.ca. There's the SMTP is 25. The protocols are off. If we hit test right now, it would come back. It's not working because we can't use Shaw while we're on the TELUS network, right? And so we can go in and set that. We can go in and change the protocols going into a screen. So it's very simple to do. We will come out and do it for you. If you're buying supplies from us, we might do it for free. If you're getting a new machine, of course, it's included in the setup. Now I'm going to turn it over to Garrett here because some of you might go, well, it looks simple, but I have no idea how we're going to do that. So Kyocera, Garrett.
Yeah, Kyocera with our smaller devices that would be, in a home office or in a smaller office, we have 8 devices that come with a piece of software called Quick Scan. And what Quick Scan enables you to do is quickly set up your device without having to put in those SMTP settings and all those things. You basically just load the software onto your PC, and then once it's done loading, it's going to load this Kyocera Quick Scan. It's also going to load a couple, you'll see on my desktop, I got a couple buttons that say scan to folder, scan to email. So as part of the setup, it'll do all that for you. And then once it's all loaded, you just open the Quick Scan utility, or you can use those one-touch buttons. So here you see I've got the option to scan to a PDF, scan to folder, scan to email. So I'm going to show you the scan to email. We have a piece of paper loaded in that device, you can see. And then all you need to do is hit start scan. And then what it's going to do is it's going to scan the piece of paper. You can hear it going now.
Did we put it in far enough?
Oh, we might not.
We have to put it in far enough.
Oh, there it is. So the way this software works is it works with your default email. So I use Outlook here. And what it's done is it's opened up Outlook, and then it's taken that scan and it's put it as an attachment. So now you can quickly, if you want to send it to someone, you can put in who you're sending it to. Like if I wanted to send this to Adam, I just type in Adam's name, and then I can type in a subject.
Pay your bills.
And then all I need to do is hit send.
So you're saying, did you need to know the SMTP?
I didn't need to know any of that, because what this program does is it looks at the settings on your computer, and then it uses your computer settings. So for sending email, it's using your email that's already loaded on your computer. Scanning to a folder, it's just scanning directly to your device. So you don't need to, you don't need to put in those settings like that.
Could we try one more of the scan to folder or something
Yeah,
like that?
absolutely. So we got the sheet loaded. So what I'm going to do here is this is complete. I'm just going to select scan to folder. This is just going to my documents. You can change the name of it if you want. If you want to name it something different from scan, you can change the file name. So you can have whatever file name you want. And then again, it's just as easy as hitting start scan. It pulls in the scan, and then it's going to put it in that folder.
So you don't really need to be very technical at all.
No, that's the whole point of this software. It's called Quick Scan because it's quick and easy to do scanning, to do scan to email. And you can see now that it's opened up that folder I put it in, and it's highlighting the document I just scanned. And you can have it open the document you want, if you want, or just show you the location. So now you can see.
And how much does this software cost?
This software comes included with the 8 small desktop units.
So do you get one of the small, do you have to be a color machine or black and white, or does
It can be either, because the nice thing with the Kyocera, the black and white devices scan in color. And of course, the color devices scan in color. So even if you're printing in black and white, you can still scan in color.
So if you've got a small office but want to work like a big business, we've got tools for you.
We've got all the tools to do it.
All right, and we're available to answer these questions, but we wanted to just bring a little tech talk to you guys, making tech simple, and for the Cloverdale Chamber of Commerce. And we're going to pass it back to Scott and Tamara.
Thanks very much, Adam. I want to introduce Tamara Johnson, who is our marketing expert, who's going to help you guys with the iShop. Now, members are able to, well, do 2 things. Anyone can download the iShop app to their phone and go and save money at Chamber members' businesses, but Chamber members can download and get their own coupon for free. So from there, I'm going to pass it over to Tamara, who we might have to juggle a bit with getting sharing screens and things.
Okay. All right. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm kind of COVID safe, so I'm leaving my mask on. So I apologize if that makes it harder for me to hear. But like Scott said, we have a new member benefit. Well, it's not a new initiative, but it's a new member benefit. And it's the iShop Cloverdale app, which is available on the App Store and then Google Play. Originally it launched, I don't know.
3 years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say a few years ago. And that was, a decade, a lifetime ago in terms of digital initiatives. So back then we actually charged to get the app, and we actually charged, to get that coupon that Rose mentioned, the card, to get access to the deals. But times have changed. People don't pay typically for apps anymore. So we've changed it so that it's a free download for anybody on their iPhone or smartphone. But then on the flip side, we sort of pivoted the program to become a benefit of membership. So any chamber member can simply add their offer or change it at any time to the iShop Cloverdale initiative, and then it appears on the app. So it's completely free, and that's why I'm here today, is to kind of show you how, well, not kind of, to show you how easy it is to do, in the hopes that we can encourage sort of iShop Cloverdale 2.0, and support local and get as many members benefiting from it as possible. So what we're going to do here, we go to iShopCloverdale.com. I'm going to take my glasses off so I can see better, which is kind of an oxymoron. And here we are on the iShop Cloverdale website, and you're going to click on the top right-hand corner that says list your deal, it's free. And I'll walk you through a couple of fake ones, not fake, but pretend offers for not fake companies, just to show you how it's done. But it's a matter of simply following the instructions. So bear with me if it's a bit redundant. So here we are on the list your deal page. To help you navigate this a bit smoother, before you begin, you're going to want to make sure you have the following available. One is know what your offer deal is going to be. Self-explanatory. Your business name, of course. Website, phone, and email. There's also an about us section that's not mandatory, but you probably should have some sort of company blurb, not too long, but a couple lines sort of going into a bit more detail about what your business is all about. And then you also have the opportunity to put up 3 images. So you don't have to, you can just do photos, but one of them should probably be your logo, or any 3 images that you choose. So here we go. So the first thing to do is select your category. So pretty self-explanatory. So the first example I'm going to do is an automotive company. So you click automotive and click next. And then you're going to scroll down, and here's the deal. So I think we will do receive a free oil change. Bear with my typing, because we're just doing this for practice. Oil change. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. Oil change with $250 service with any $250 service. So then we're going to put in our business name, which happens to be Adams Auto Service.
What about free scanned email setup with?
Why am I sending? This is not my computer, obviously. I keep hitting the hyphen key. Adams Auto Service. Website's going to be www.adam.com. Phone number, we'll just throw one in there, 604-551-1234. Again, pretty self-explanatory. So we've got adam@adam.com for the email. Address, if you want to put it in there, which I would recommend that you do, but I'll skip through just for the sake of moving this forward. Postal code, about us. If you have any links to YouTube videos, so on and so forth. The listing or the form that with the asterisks is mandatory information. If you don't put that in, you won't be able to click next. So we'll click next. Okay, so the final step is where you have your 3 images. So we're going to complete our listing. We're going to select, you can drop your files here. So drag and drop or click on the yellow link that says select your images here. And we're going to go, okay, so we're going to pretend this is Adams Auto Repair. And we're going to go like this. Logo. It's uploading the file, and then we're going to click complete listing. How simple is that? Other than the sands of time taking forever. So in an ideal world, it happens quicker. And then on the flip side, so what I'm just pulling up is my iPhone and the app, iShop Cloverdale. And you'll see that at the bottom, you may or may not be able to see, but the offer is now on the app. So simple. All you got to do is fill in the website form and it's done. And that's all I have. Any questions from the group here?
Main advantage of the iShop Cloverdale app.
The main advantage is to get your offer out there. It's just one more way to promote yourself. And so if you're a member business, but on the flip side, if you're a Cloverdale, Clayton, or Campbell Heights consumer and want to support local, this is an exact way to do it, is by using your app first.
And so is the iShop Cloverdale accessible through the chamber site?
The website for iShopCloverdale.com, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but to get the app, you have to go to your appropriate store. So whether that's the App Store or Google Play.
Right.
Any other questions?
Anybody have any questions?
Like I said before, please feel free to reach out to me at the chamber or anyone else actually at the chamber office. We're here to help you anytime. So if you have any problems with the technology or just questions about what kind of offer might be good or any questions at all, we're here to help. So thanks, everybody.
Okay,
Mara,
I'm going to introduce Cheryl White, our membership coordinator and events coordinator. Now, Cheryl
hello
is
everyone.
the go-to person if you have any questions. She can help you. She can help you with your membership directory listings. You might not realize that we do have a member directory, unlike other chambers, some other chambers. Our member directory is visual so that everybody in the neighborhood can come and check and see who our members are and find out information about them. And you can use it as a sales tool as well. You can post videos, pictures, whatever you want in there as well. So, and Cheryl is a go-to person. So Cheryl.
Hello. Tamara, I have a quick question.
Sure.
How often do you suggest that businesses change their offer?
Well, I mean, that's entirely up to the business. I mean, it depends on what's relevant. I mean, you could change it every day if you really wanted to, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea of weekly maybe or monthly. But really you could change it every day or once a year. So there's no suggested amount. It's not like other social media where they recommend a certain number of posts per week or what have you.
I say my favorite.
But to occasionally switch it up to keep it
Yeah, I think
fresh.
seasonally, so like if you have like thinking like summer, so I'm thinking our patios and assuming restaurants are open, if there's a summer special for beer and chicken wings or something out on the patio, but then moving on to Christmas, right? So tailoring it to be more of a holiday message or back to school, just thinking what's relevant to the consumer. Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's Day. So those types of holidays or times of the year would be great.
And the picture thing is very, it's fantastic. So if members can put their photos on there, our consumers are visual, so less
Exactly.
writing, more photos that will get their attention. And for everyone that's on the call, if you can go to our chamber website, cloverdale-chamber.ca, take a look at your listing, see if you can find it, see what it looks like. And if you want to upgrade it, we can definitely add some new photos for you. It's pretty quick. Just send me the folder or the files and I'll take care of it for you. You can also do it yourself and we can teach you over the phone how to do that, or you can check out the video that we posted a couple of weeks back that showed you how to do it as well.
Thanks, Cheryl. We're here to help. We're here to help get your message heard. And if there's something we haven't covered, let's talk. Maybe there's something new or custom we can do for you.
Mm-hmm.
I have a quick question. So can you put your listing on pause, or do you have to like completely take it down and completely set it up every time?
You have to completely take it down and set it up every time. Because
Okay.
actually on the back end, just for safety, I approve everything before it actually goes live, just in case we get, something strange. So yeah, at this point we have to redo it every time, but as you saw, it's pretty quick.
Yeah, no, we just thought it would be more handy if we didn't have to reset it up every time, so we could just pause it when it's a busy season and we don't want to talk to people.
Yeah, totally agree. We're just not quite there with the back end technology.
Okay.
For our next version of the software, we'll add that to our list of do's.
That's great feedback too. Thank you for sharing that.
Great.
All right.
No other questions? We'll let everybody go. I know your time is valuable. And on behalf of the chamber, I'd like to thank Sierra and Uptown Business Machines for their continued sponsorship of many chamber events and being our tech experts.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Have a great afternoon.